As we move ahead to pay our gratitude to our organs, let's first bring our awareness to our face. Feel your face soften and just relax. Breathe deeply into your abdomen and form a small smile into your face and to the corners of the lips. Just gently smiling. Put your hands there to feel your face softened. Just feel your breath from each place in your smile. You can make it last for as short or as long as you wish, once every day. Then from the face, we come down to the throat, and in the throat, we have thyroid and the parathyroid glands. These are the center of our expressions and are responsible for how we use our voice in the world. You can imagine flowers blooming all around and feel the cool breeze nicely opening up. Take deep breaths into those glands and into those areas around your glands. Deep breath. Now, move your hands into the thymus area below your thyroid glands. Make it lighter and feel it into the mind. Pay your gratitude to these glands. Let's now move our awareness down to our heart and just thank the heart for all it does. It keeps the blood circulating, carry nutrients to and from all parts of our body, and carries oxygen. Feel the quality of love and joy, and feel the compassion growing in the heart. Just feel that part of your body opening up like a flower of lotus blooming. Now, just feel the heart softens and smile back at us. Feel thankful for all it does. See the color of red. It is a color for happiness and love. Once again, a deep breath, and then feel that awareness expands out to the lungs on either side. Our lungs mostly deal with outside world compared to the other organs. It transforms the air that we breathe in and separate the different nutrients out of it and infuse in our blood and fill our body with the oxygen and the energy we need from the air. Just take deep breath all the way into even the lower lobes of your lungs. Feel these lungs filling up completely with air so that you can inhale fully again. In the classical Chinese medicine, they tell us that the lungs relate to the virtues of honesty and integrity. So you can focus on these qualities as you are breathing in and out of the lungs. You can also see white flowers blooming and the area of our lungs like a perfect cylinders, filling up completely and then exhaling and then emptying. So very much thankful for our lungs. Next, we move down to the liver. It's on the right, behind our rib cage, and you can see the liver as a green color, just like a forest green, a vivid green, like you might see in springtime on the forest when it wakes up after the winter. In the liver, you can feel the qualities of kindness, flexibility, forgiveness, and our liver does love us in terms of filtering the blood, creating new blood, and we are thankful for all it does. Constantly working, constantly processing things for us, helping to keep us healthy. So take a deep few breaths. Be in touch with your liver. Feel free to massage under the rib cage if you like to wake up your liver. Let's move over to the bottom left side to the area where the spleen and even the pancreas go across the middle. You can see a bright yellow color there, and your spleen and pancreas participate in terms of your digestion and helping you to take the nutrients out of the food you eat. They relate to the virtues of grounding ability and trust. Tuning to our spleen and pancreas, we start to hardwire these organs with these qualities. Today, we thank them enough. Once again, take a deep breath. And then move your hands down to your kidneys by having the palms facing the kidneys. Just bring your awareness to navel as well. It's helpful to touch kidneys to wake them up. Thank them for what they do in terms of processing the water, regulating the fluids in our body, and helping the bone marrow, which help producing the blood cells. So my healthy kidneys, my healthy bone marrow, we just want to say thank you. You can see the color blue, like the water element, as they help regulate the functioning properly when they create the qualities of gentleness and wisdom. Kidneys are like the batteries of our body, so if they are flexible and they are getting enough water which we drink to support them, then we have strong batteries operating smoothly. Deep breath of gratitude till your breath reaches your kidney. Let's breathe deeply now, so our lower back expands and we take deep breath down there. And finally, to wrap up with the creativity of our sexual organs, ovaries and testicles. You can bring your awareness there tune into that. Sometimes we forget about the entire creative potential stored in those organs and glands. Thankful for all the creative energy. Deep breath and bring your hands back to the navel. We will now move our awareness to the digestive system and the various organs that help in digestion. Start with the saliva within the mouth. So a good way to start the energy is to rotate your tongue, and you can do it 9 times one way and 9 times the other way. Your tongue starts to get tired, but the great thing about saliva is that it is a kind of lubricant that helps nourish the organs. And now that you have generated the saliva, swish around a little bit and swallow it down, and it will follow the path to the digestive system. You will feel it go down the esophagus, into the stomach, which breaks down the food we eat and helps to absorb nutrients. You can now move your attention to your gallbladder, which works with the liver, creates the bile that helps in digestion. Feel free to massage it. See the stomach color yellow and gallbladder as green. Move your attention down to the small intestine, which pairs with the heart, and so we can focus with the color red. Studies have shown that there are as many brain cells and nerve cells over here as many as in our brain. Now move towards that gut feeling you have. Science shows that you have a reasoning capability and logical biology over there, and that can help you to move on to your life path. From the small intestine, we move our attention to the large intestine, which goes up the right side in the ascending column, across the transverse column, and down the descending column. We can either put our hands on both sides to tune into it, or we can massage it to bring in the smiling awareness to it. Just massage it clockwise. Chinese doctors would say if someone has constipation, massage it clockwise, and in case of diarrhea, massage it anti-clockwise. But for now, we are just smiling into it and thanking it for all it does like getting away with all the waste in our body. Tune into the large intestine, thinking about what its needs are. Make sure it gets enough water to remove the waste out of the body. It is in partner with the lungs, and just like the lungs too, focus on the white energy, feeling its opening and expanding property. The last one in our digestive system is the urinary bladder, which is just down from our navel, above the pubic bone. Urinary bladder partners with the kidney, thus it also helps to get rid of the waste in our body, helps to excrete excess fluid. Tune into the urinary bladder and smile to it to thank it for the great functions it performs every day. Now, bring your hands up to the navel and rest before we move to our nervous system. The nervous system primarily includes the brain and the spinal cord, going all the way down to the sacrum at the base of our spine. So we will start out at the mid-eyebrow and just feel that area relax and open it up. Right back behind it is the pituitary gland, and we can feel it back in the center of our brain. We can feel it blooming like a flower, opening up. You may see a silver light back there if you are a visual person. And from here, we move our awareness to our crown and in the middle of the brain. Below the crown point is the pineal gland. We can massage there and bring awareness to it. Feel that pineal gland opening up, maybe like a golden flower opening to the sunlight, as we bring awareness to it. Then we focus on both half brains. So you can scratch or press your head if you like. What we are going to do is bring awareness to the both sides of our brain. Sometimes we can become more dependent on one side of the brain or another. Maybe being primarily logical or maybe primarily intuitive or artistic. We really want to be balanced. We want our brain to fully experience both the aspects of itself. So we can either spiral between the left and the right brain or just tune into one side, then tune into the Often, our head feels really hard and dense, but by breathing into it and smiling into it, we can sort of see that it can relax too. Then we move down to our brain stem at the back of the base of the skull. As we focus on the base of our skull, we feel that opening up, and imagine that we are breathing into it. Harbor your awareness over there, tuning into it, feeling it soften, can be really good for the nerve energy that wants to go all the way from the body into the spinal cord up to the brain. Now we are going to go down the spine. We have 7 cervical vertebrae, 12 thoracic, and 5 lumbar at the bottom. And eventually, we want to get to the point where we can feel each individual vertebra. So just start thinking 7 cervical and go down 7 at a time. The 12 thoracic, and the 5 lumbar. Then maybe you rotate a little bit in your chair and see that energy spin sort of like the spiral staircase as it wraps around the spine. The main thing you want to do is just feel the energy going from the base of our skull, slowly and a little bit at a time, all the way down to our sacrum and our coccyx, which is our tailbone at the very bottom. Now just feel that spinal cord opening up. Feel that energy can transmit there. Feel that the messages will be delivered from one part of the spine to the other. And when you feel that you got a good sense of the energy and that its awareness has moved out of your head and down to the lower body, you can bring your awareness to your face by rubbing your hands together. Massage your face a little bit. Some of those lines that need your attention. Massage your sense organs, the ears, the eyes, the nose. Now let's bring our energy and our awareness back to our navel where it's safe and close the meditation here. Take your time. Take your time. Smiling at all your organs. come back to here and now. Feeling very nice, very good, very fresh and very, very healthy.